Hey, what's up guys? This is Ryan and this is another update, weekly update on my repair of a ruptured patellar tendon. I had surgery 15 weeks ago today. I've been trying to put out a video about once every week. Try to be consistent, so if you guys are watching, you guys can kind of follow me as I go. Give you an idea of maybe what you can expect, or maybe where you are in the scheme of things. So if you've been following along, that's awesome. If not, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and keep watching. So update-wise, I feel like this week's actually been a huge week progress-wise, making a lot of progress on my range of motion. I've talked about it before, but I have pretty good range of motion in certain aspects, like in this range, in a sitting position, pulling my leg back to me, I have a pretty good range. But if I'm standing and pulling my leg up behind me, where I could do it with my good leg, basically reach, my foot can come up and touch my butt. My injured leg is probably maybe almost only halfway. I can go a little past 90 degrees, I guess, so it's more than halfway, but it just feels like it's really limited. But all of a sudden have started making some progress in that area, so really happy about that. One of the things I've been talking about is walking downstairs being difficult probably with any knee injury. And so I can basically walk downstairs. I've got a little hitch in it. It's not perfect, but I'm not slowing up a group of people if I'm walking down the stairs and they're all behind me at this point. So really happy about that. As far as my knee goes, it's slowly starting to look like my like a knee. I have a decent amount of swelling still. At the end of either a hard workout or at the end of the day, I've been walking around. Definitely quite a bit of swelling, or at least it feels that way. I don't know how much. I don't know. Maybe there's not that much swelling, but it does seem swollen. So if you're watching this and you're having the same issue, I think that's pretty normal. It's kind of what my doctor's been telling me. That's what other people have told me. So not unexpected. Exercise-wise, I've been experimenting with a couple different exercises in the last week or so. One of them is a single-legged box squat. I've been doing box squats for a while. Decided to try and switch over to the single leg only because I've finally gotten a little more strength and comfort in my knee, but it helps me to not compensate. So if I'm doing my normal box squats, I've been trying to do them for volume, so I'm doing more like 90 seconds at a time instead of for a certain amount of reps. But what I notice is as I start to fatigue, I just gradually, even though I'm really trying not to, I'll compensate and really start using my good leg. And so that's, not benefiting me as much. So I feel like the single leg has been beneficial there. When I went to physical therapy about a week and a half ago, they had me do like an isometric hold where I'm standing on a slant block, knee bent as much as I can, and it's just a hold. And that's actually a really good one. Isometrics are known for strengthening your tendons. Anything that's on a slant like that is really good for your VMO. That's this muscle right here, which you essentially lose when you have this injury and have surgery. So really liking that exercise. And then the other thing I've been doing is I've talked before about walking uphill. So I'm finally getting to the point where I can kind of do the backwards walk up the hill. And the backwards walk up the hill is another one that's really good for your quads. It's good for that muscle, the VMO that we just talked about. If that's something you've never done, if you're to the point where you can do it, 100% I recommend it. It's something I've done really for probably about the last year and a half. I would always do it as a warm-up before I did legs. And it's just a really good workout. It makes your legs feel awesome. Really burns your quads, especially if it's a long hill. So can't recommend that one enough. That's my short update for this week. It kind of feels like when I'm making the videos that I'm only seeing just a very small amount of progress each week. But a couple days ago, I was looking back at an old video, I don't know, probably 8 weeks ago, and the difference is huge between then and now. So even though, every day you almost feel like you're just barely making progress, and each week you go, okay, I made a little progress, but really what's happening over time is it's compounding into a lot of progress. So if you're out there and you're going through this, Keep at it. I've had a couple people in the comment section. It sounds like they're making good progress as well. It's a long recovery, and hopefully you'll stick around and keep watching.